let's just be real. Mazi was sloppy. Shouts out to our guy, James Foster. He did an amazing, he's our film guy. He did an amazing breakdown, very detailed, in-depth breakdown. I suggest you guys go check that out on Mazi Smith. And, you know, you come away from that and you really see just on the field, right? I'm not talking about the mental aspect of it, just talking about the player on the field, which obviously the mental aspect plays a part in it. But you saw an extremely sloppy player. You saw bad hands, you saw bad feet, you saw bad play strength, bad awareness. More often than not, you just saw a guy who was not ready to be out there a lot. Now, he flashed. You saw some of that ridiculous strength from time to time. But this position is so much about nuance as well. Hankins said it best at training camp, where he sat down with Nick Eatman. He said, who's the strongest player, right? And Nick asked him, who's the strongest player? He said, Mazi's the strongest player in the weight room. Easy. There's no doubt about it. There's no question. You could ask anybody, Mazi Smith. But he said, I think I'm the strongest player on the field because I know how to use my strength. And both Zim and Skanina, you could tell these guys on the same page. They said, hey, we're going to go back to basics here, okay? He's not going to be doing the things that they asked him to do last year. I'll let you guys listen for yourself.
Well, you know, obviously he was a high draft pick, and, you know, I heard that he kind of struggled a little bit last year. So, you know, we're going to start with the basics, get him in a good stance, get him in, you know, using his hands the right way, getting his footwork the right way, and then kind of go from there. You know, I talked to him a little bit, I guess it was yesterday, and he said, you know, I asked him what weight he feel comfortable at, and so we got to get him to that point first, and then, you know, get his strength back, and then, you know, we'll let him go out here on the field, and, you know, we anticipate that he's going to be a good player like he was in college, but, you know, that's how we have to go. Well, that's kind of what he did in college, you know, he lost a lot of weight when he got here, and he was trying to be a attacking 3 technique to get up the field, and, you know, we're going to probably play blocks a little bit more than that, you know, try not to get reached so linebackers know where they're supposed to fit and so on and so forth. So, you know, I guess that's the biggest thing.
Well, I think he's going to be able to play blocks more than just getting upfield, all right? Not disrespecting the previous coaches that were here or anything. It's just different system, different style of D-line play that, you know, Coach Zim's brought in, you know. So I think it suits him better. Instead of just running upfield, he's going to play blocks. He's going to grind blocks and double teams and all that stuff, especially in the run game.
So his get-off philosophy is going to be different.
Yeah, especially at the nose tackle position. Yes, it is.
By default, Mazi should be better. Again, as I've said all off season, how much? That's what really matters. Because Mazi was a very sloppy and, to be real, bad football player last year. I don't think all of it is contributed to him, but there were confidence issues, there were mental issues that played a factor in not only him losing weight, but his play on the field. You'll see a better Mazi. How much better is the real question.